Hey guys, this is Mike from Toledo Bend Fisherman. I got a request to do a video on how to garfish, and just to tell you how excited I am about this request, it's like 5 minutes later than I received the request. So I'm pretty excited to actually have somebody ask me to do a video. Now the request was sent by LandNet Fish. Go check out his channel, he does a lot of videos. And so first off, I'm going to say there's several different, ways to garfish. The first deal is, like the easiest way to garfish would be to sight cast, because if you see them, then, you can make the bait tempting to them. Now, a lot of times, you can fish with minnows and stuff. You just get a large enough bobber, and you put your steel leader on it, and and all that. I'll get into that in a minute, but that works too. The only problem is that they have to be somewhere nearby. When you're sight casting, the best lures to use would be, I'll get into how to make these two in a minute, would be rope lures, so that you can take it and jerk it in front of them on the little spinnerbait. Doesn't have to be on a spinnerbait, but it's just a little bit more flashy, and you can you can jerk it in front of their nose, and most of the time they'll snap at it just because they're retarded. They're mean fish. I've put a treble hook in front of one's nose before, and he just sat there and gnawed on it because he felt like it, I guess. I don't know. They're mean fish. If you're trolling, you can take and make two different, I like these two styles. These are two different styles that I made here. This one has two little spinners on it, along with the rope lure. This one is an actual spinner bait with the rope on it. I'll get into those in a minute. But like I said, for sight casting, one that you can cast out there, and jerk in front of their nose, the smaller size, or actually the standard size would be better. And another thing I'm going to say is that when you're gar fishing, if you're sight casting, then you can obviously tell how big the gar is. So if you see a gar out there that's this long and you've got a light rod, I wouldn't try and catch it. That's going to be about the dumbest thing you can ever do. But if you see a 3, 4, 5, 6 pound, up to 10 pound gar, and you've got a regular, bass fishing rod, and then, you can easily handle it without, risking that you're breaking your rod. If you're fishing with I don't even know how this got tangled up on here. If you're fishing with the bobber, steel leader, minnow maybe, or I don't know, whatever kind of live bait you want to use. If you're fishing with that, the bigger the rod, the better, because you never know. I know I don't need to say this, but you never know how big the fish is that's going to be coming after you. And so the bigger the rod, the better. Okay, and I've got 65 pound braided string on here, so I can handle a good sized gar up to 400 pounds. I don't know. I don't think I could reel one in that big anyways on this rod. I don't have enough string to handle that thing. But you can fish. Normally you see gar on the top. You never really see them deeper. They're always swimming around the top. Like you'll be out and you'll see one just swimming by. So they're a lot of times not going to be that deep, so you don't need it that deep to be fishing with them. But the bigger the bobber, the better. Because that way, if you have a big minnow on you, you have some kind of sunfish or something, you're fishing with a brim, crappie. You can't actually fish with crappie. Well, at least where I'm from, you can't. But like a brim or something, if you have a real big one on, then the bigger the bobber, the better.